Hello, this is Audrey from Heavenly Scent Cut Flowers in Phoenix, New York. How are you today? Today I am going to attempt to make an unusual request. It happens to be from a big Michigan football fan, and it's going to be a little interesting today. So I am making this for a customer. So let me show you what I got. It is so cute. Look at this guy. Now the guy that I'm making this arrangement for is a big Michigan fan. He's also a good cook. So I thought this would be the perfect Michigan gnome, or whatever you want to call it. It's so cute. But I thought that I would try my best to do whatever I could. Now you'll see my hands are a little blue because I've been spray painting some of the flowers navy blue so they'll go in here. But I am going to start with what I have done so far. Now I made this little flag. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it or not. And I made this little banner type thing. But actually I'm going to use it as a fence to go around my tray. So it's going to look like an outdoor fence behind this little Michigan guy. It's so cute. And I thought, because I had to get that done and that done, I bought this little tray off Amazon. And I put some foam in it, glued it in there. I put some wreath wrap. Say that 10 times. On the foam. So I thought that that would be perfect to put the little gnome in between. And my plan is to make one side of this like a garden. Now I did make this little table. Now this little table is made out of a piece of old foam, and I took some ribbon that were Michigan colors and made a tablecloth. Then I took some old stems and glued them in the bottom of the styrofoam. Then from Toomey, I bought these little I guess they're supposed to be hot dogs, but I'm not sure if they're hot dogs or just a sandwich. And I bought these little hamburgers. And I glued them to the table. And I thought that I would put that in the corner. Like so. So I did that. That's done. Now I thought that I would use some of this greenery. I'm not sure what I'm going to use. This is a fern type. And this is olive. These are olive branches. I thought that maybe we would make an olive tree sitting behind them. And then I got some of this, I think it's asparagus fern. And I got some of these white calla lilies. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these or not. I do have some yellow ones that I probably will use. And I have another greenery and some fern and some other leaves. I'm not sure what I'm going to use or how I'm going to use it, but I thought this would be a very clever project. I do have some blue eucalyptus that I'm going to use. And I have some little navy blue flowers that I'm going to use. Now these were a lot bigger, but I took them apart and I made them smaller. You can take anything apart if your little heart desires. And I got some little berries, like blueberries. And I got this blue, I guess it's a pansy. It's a blue pansy. And it's got the dark blue and the navy blue in the center. So I thought that would work out really nice. I do have some sea holly. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it. I might not use it. It might be too big. I do have some lavender that I sprayed blue. I sprayed it a darker blue. It was light blue, but I sprayed it a darker blue. And I have some roses that I also sprayed blue. If you see, they're lighter on the outside, but they're dark in the center. And I have some roses that I made smaller because they were quite large. And all I did was take them apart, take some of the outside of the petals off to make them smaller. Then I have some of these daisies. Actually, I think they're more like black-eyed Susans is what they look like. And I have some of this wild flower. Like I said, I'm not sure what I'm going to use, how much I'm going to use of it, but I'm going to try my best to make it really cute for the customer. I'm sure he'll just love it. I'm sure he will. Because it's all about him. It's all about the team that he likes, the cooking that he likes to do. And because I got the request from him, I figured I would do the best that I absolutely could. And I also got these peppers and I tied them to a stem so he can have them in his garden over here. And I got some little mushrooms that I'm also going to put in his little garden. And some garlic. This garlic is quite a bit large, but I still think that he'll enjoy it. I'm so excited to do this. I'm not sure what to do first. So I'm thinking I'm going to do the garden first. And I think I need something to cover the bottom. I don't know if I want to really cover the bottom. If I want to just put some of this in there. Let's just see what we got here. Take the tag off. Like I said, this is all new to me. This is my first time doing something for a football team that is not a wreath. So I'm thinking that maybe I can take this. Oh, it's a push-up. So I'm trying to see. I'm thinking I'm just going to do the vegetables. Because we do have this film on here. It's you're not going to see the foam. So I think I'm just going to start with the vegetables. First, I want to put this little cute guy in here. Just like that. And I'm thinking I want like an olive tree here. It could be like an olive tree behind him in his garden. A little olive tree. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a little olive tree in his garden. So he has olives that he can pick from. I'm just trying to figure out how high I want it. I think because the trees are usually taller than the person. I think we're going to put this in here and make an olive tree. I don't know if I want just 2 or if I want 3. I'm trying to see what will make it best. Look best. I'm going to try 2 for now. And let's see, no, I'm just going to leave it that tall. And I'm going to stick it in here. So he can have his little olive tree. Get the glue off there. Like I said, excuse my fingers because I was painting, spray painting things blue. So I think I'll just give it a bend so it looks more natural. And then I'm going to put the second one in there. Right next to the first one. To kind of make it look full. Bend him out. So he has his cute little olive tree there. And then I'm going to put his peppers in here. What I did was I took this stem of greenery and cut the tops off. Then I took some wire and put it around the stem. I don't know if you can see that. I put it around the stem of the pepper. And I put 3 peppers on there. And I'm going to stick that in there as well. So he'll have his little peppers to go with his cooking. So we're going to put some peppers in there. Now I do got to be careful because we are going to have that fence that I made there. So there's his little peppers in his garden. And I'm going to put at least 1 clove of garlic in there. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get both of them in there because they are quite large. So I'll move his pepper over. And I'll put his garlic in there. Maybe I will be able to get 2 in there. So we'll put 2 pieces of garlic in there. Like I said, this customer likes to cook. And he's growing, right now he's growing some peppers in his garden. So hopefully they'll come up. Now I'm going to put the mushrooms in there. I don't know how many we'll be able to get in his little garden. But we'll see. I think this is so cute. We're getting his little mushrooms in there. Okay. I do got to be careful because we got a fence going in here. So we'll move these over. Like so. And I don't know if I want to put the fence in now. Maybe I want to put the fence in now so I can see how far I'm going to go. And this fencing was a little difficult to get it straight and to get the things. These are just stems from old roses, to get them spaced out. And we want to make sure that they're kind of straight, so we're going to put 1 in at a time and see if I can't get this straight. Now I'm going to have to put my glue pan over here so I can dip it in there. Sorry guys for the messy glue pan it is. But we are going to stick this in here. And I'm going to try and keep it as straight as I can. Let's see. I think this is going to be the most difficult thing, is to make this fence kind of straight. We're going to put another dip in here. Bring this around. Bring this fence around. We are not straight here, so we're going to push this down. A little bit more. And then I'm going to bring it over here so I can dip this one in here. And actually, you've probably never seen anybody do anything like this before. Like I said, it's my first time, and I thought it would be fun. So, therefore, I said I would do it, and I am doing it. Now, this, I think, needs to come up just a little bit. And then we got this one going over here. I might have to move this one way or the other. And dip this in here. So he will have a Michigan fence. Who would have ever thought? Who would have ever thought? A Michigan fence. Like I said, I'm trying to get it as even as I can. It might not be perfect, but I'm trying. Okay. That looks pretty good. So there's our fence, our Michigan fence. And of course, it's probably, like I said, it probably is not perfectly straight. But you'll notice that it's a fence when we put the little guy in here. Let's see, how does he go? Like this. And that will be his fence behind him. I think it's cute. I think that is looking really cute. He's got a little fence behind his garden. And then I can put his little table in there. All I got to do is dip those legs as well. And glue them in there. Get the string out of there. So there we have his little garden. His little garden's looking cute. He's got peppers. He's got olives. He's got mushrooms. He's got garlic. Isn't that cute? Now, we're going to do the little, let's see, make sure that's kind of straight there. Okay. Sorry guys, I am just fussing because I want to make sure it's a little straight. And this here was just a ribbon that I bought that said Michigan. Now I'm thinking I want I'm not sure if I want the flag. We'll take him out because he's a little heavy. And now I'll start putting flowers in. Or I'm sorry, I'll start putting the greenery in and see what we can come up with as far as greenery. Probably make this like a bush. I'm thinking we could make this look like a bush. I'll make this look like a bush over here in the corner. I'm going to make that look like a bush. And then I'm going to put, what do I want to put? I want to put a little rose in, to make it look like a rose. A little rose bush maybe. Like I said, I just took some of the roses apart. Glue off there. So I'm just curious if anybody else has ever done anything like this before, and if so, what did you come up with? Boy, I would surely like to know. Like I said, this is a bush, so I'm gonna just make sure that it looks like a bush here in the corner. And like I said, because I do have the wrap on there, I don't really believe that it's going to matter too much as far as seeing that little greenery, that little green. But we're going to make this bush grow everywhere. It's going to grow behind the fence, just like everybody else's. Maybe I can put something in the bottom. Let's see. Let's see if I can put something in the bottom here. Kind of give it a little bit more greenery. I need a hole. I need to take the glue off because it's dried already. And put another piece of glue on there. Like I said, this is just a fun thing for a customer that's a really big Michigan fan. I guess he says go blue. I think that's they're saying. Oh, I can't even get it in there. My goodness. Let's see if I can get it in there now. Again, take the glue off because it's dried. Oh, there we go. I'm just wondering what that looks like. You know what? Maybe I'm going to get a pick. Maybe I'm going to get some pins. Hang on, guys. Maybe I can make this look like grass. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'm just going to see what I can come up with here. Let's see. I'll put that in there. That. I think that will work. That kind of looks like grass. What do you think, guys? Do you think that looks like grass if I put that in there like that? I'm thinking that's what I need to be doing. Looking like grass. Even though it's not, but it will look like it. Let's see. I'm thinking. Put a pin in there. Try another one. So we got the bush, the rose bush. And we're going to have this look like grass. I think that will do the trick. That will do the trick. If I glue it here and it down. If you wonder what I'm doing, I'm making a little pin with this green stem that was left over, so it's not so obvious like the rest of them. That will keep that greenery in there. But I am thinking that is perfect to help cover a little bit of the green. And to make it look like grass in the garden. Yes. It's the bush. Make another pin. All you have to do is make it the pin green. Let's see. Because we are making this look like grass. That is a perfect thing to make it look like grass. Maybe I just need one more. Just bear with me, guys. I am trying to make it look like grass on there. If anything, it almost looks like crabgrass. But I'm trying my best to make it look like grass. Because I want something different. I didn't want any moss on there. I just didn't think it would look right. Because I'm thinking it needs green. Needs something green. So if I can make these little pins out of this green stem, that will help me to hide. Help me to hide the little pick. So I'm thinking I want one over here. How are we doing over here? We're doing pretty good. I think I want one over here. String. One down here. Tuck this in. that in. Tuck that in. I know it's hard for you to see, but what I'm doing is I'm tucking this in with the pin that is also green from the stem, so it doesn't look so obvious. And that one is not long enough, so I'm going to put some glue on it to keep it in there. Wipe the glue off. And I'm going to put another one there. So we look like we have grass there. Do you see what I'm saying? Grass. That looks very much like grass. I'm going to put another pin in there. I thought about this and thought about this, and I'm like, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But I need to do something, and I need to start it, so I am starting it, and I am gonna finish it. So we're gonna put this on the side and call it a day, because I think that looks awesome. I think that will look very awesome. Looks very green. Take the plastic off the wire. Glue the ends. Stick it in there. Like so. Okay. What do you think, guys? That looks like grass? Does that look like grass to you? I know it's not grass, but it sure looks like it to me. So I'm thinking that's pretty awesome. So now we will finish the little rose. The little rose. Grab the rose. I'm going to put 3 little roses in there. Like I said, I just took some stuff off from it and sorry, I know you can't see it. Save that stem. And let's see, do I want this one tall? I think I do. I do. Save the stem, because I can always use the stem for something. And I gotta clip that little thorn off there, because it will make the hole bigger than it needs to be. I can put this on here. Let's see. I guess I gotta dip that side in. Take the glue off. gonna put this. Need to take the bottom one off though. I'm gonna stand up so you're not gonna see me, guys, but that's okay. I'm not that important. Let's see. I think that's a little too tall. So we'll take that out of there and we'll cut it again. Stick it in there. Take the glue string off. Make sure there's no glue on there. Okay, so there's our little rose bush. Now, I do want to get some of these in here because I did dye them. So I'm going to cut them. Put them in here. Just some different texture. Some blue for the team. Looks like a little bush of some kind. I'll do one more. Do one back here. There. So we got blue and we got yellow, little bush. I do have these little I think these were supposed to be like carnations, but I did make them smaller and I'm going to put them in the front. Put them in the front. I do like to do threes, odd numbers. I do like to do odd numbers. A lot of people don't do odd numbers anymore, but I do. There, so that looks like a big blue bush of some kind. Now, let's see, do I want to put a couple berries over here in his garden? Can I get a couple berries? Let's try at least one. Let's try at least one berry in his garden. Blueberry. Yeah, there you go. Now he's got blueberries and he's got olives and he's got peppers and he's got mushrooms and he's got garlic. So that's what it's looking like, guys. Isn't that cute? Now I do have these little roses. I think I'm going to hang on to that, actually. I think I want to try a couple of these daisies. See what happens here. Let's see. Maybe I'll put these in the front too. Some little daisies, little black-eyed Susans. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever done anything for a ball team, football team. So if you're interested and you want something done for a ball team, give me a call. I'll tell you what it costs to do it. And if you're interested, I can do it. Maybe be a nice gift for somebody that's really into sports. And I'm sure they'll enjoy it. Now let me see. I got yellow. I got blue. I'm going to put this in here, I think. I'm going to put this blue in here. I'm going to cut it really short. Oh, that's quite the garden, I'm thinking. Quite the garden. Nice flower garden, nice vegetable garden. Really nice. Let's see, maybe I just want more. One more. Let's put it over here. Turn it around so that's bigger than the fence. I think I want at least one of these little flowers. Little wildflower in here. Thinking, do I want it in here like this? Maybe. I'll put one over here next to his fence. And maybe we'll do one more, maybe. Maybe we'll do one with just two on it. Put it over here on this side. There. Well, there's our little garden, guys. What do you think? Now I gotta see if this little guy will still fit in here. Put him in here. Let's see what do I got here. Let's see. That the one? Yeah, there we go. There we go, guys. Isn't that cute? That is just wonderful. I think he's going to enjoy it. I hope he enjoys it. It's really nice and full. He's got his vegetable garden over here. He's got his flower garden over here. He's got his little fence, which you can't see much of it, but it's there. His little fence. Maybe we'll put a flag over here in his flower garden. Let me see. Do I want a flag over here in his flower garden? Oh, maybe. Let's see. I gotta look at it, guys, where I want to put it. Got his little flag. If I want it there. If I want it over here. Oh, it can't be next to the grill. I think I'm going to put it over here. His little flag. Gonna make a 45-degree angle so it goes in a little bit better. I'm going to put his little flag in there. I guess he needs a flag. His little flag flying in the garden. Flying in his garden. Actually, I think it needs to be taller. So I'm going to make it taller. Going to make it taller by taping a pick to it. Hang on, guys. I got to get some tape. Tape and a pick. Need a bigger pick. We need a taller flag pole, so we're going to make it taller. Going to put some tape around it. So when you use this tape, pull it and it activates. I think it's got wax in it, and it activates the wax and makes it stick to the stem. I'm going to tape it really good. Go back up. Kind of. There we go. That should do it. Now that should be tall enough. The fly's flag. There we go. We are all done. What do you think about that? Isn't that different? That is so different. I hope he enjoys it. I hope he really enjoys it. I'm not going to glue the guy in, because when I mail it out, I'm going to put it back in the same box he came in, because I don't want anything to be moving around and breaking things apart. But there's his little vegetable garden here, and his little flower garden here, and his little flag, and his fence. He's got a fence around here. It says Michigan. I think he's going to really enjoy. He's got a little table with his hot dogs and hamburgers on it. And he's got steak on the grill and some corn on the grill. So I think he will enjoy it. I hope so. So, like I said, if you're interested in wanting me to make one for your football fan or baseball fan, as long as I can get the part, or you can buy the part and send it to me and give me a call and like and subscribe, and I can make one for your little football fan. Maybe your husband, maybe your son. But enjoy, guys. Have a good day. Bye.